Hi there, I'm Suranga. Today I'm doing this short video while I'm driving, and I'm going to talk about a very important topic this morning. That is spoken English, the spoken language, learning second language acquisition, as I say. So therefore, how can you acquire the second language? That is really important. So always we struggle to learn spoken English, and we learn grammar, we learn a lot of words. We have a very good vocabulary, rich vocabulary, but yet we can't speak. So very first thing that we have to do is to think about what spoken English is, spoken languages. Not only spoken English, spoken Tamil or whatever the language is. So you have to do it naturally. And then you have no time to think about the grammar, the phrases, the sort of vocabulary and idioms, collocations and things like that. So naturally it comes when we use single language, that happens. But how can we acquire a second language? How can we speak a second language? That is the big problem. So always people, they learn grammar, they go to school for 13 years, and then they learn a lot of English there. That is 1,500 hours allocated at school for learning English language. But finally what happens naturally is when we leave school, we do not. Why is that? The reason is that we are in a vicious cycle. At school, you are not listening to the spoken language, day-to-day conversations. So the teacher takes a book and she would say that you go to that page and this page and that is it. And then fill the blanks and talking about questions and sort of things. That is what they have to do. What is they are expected to do. So therefore, you have no chance to think about day-to-day conversations. That is spoken language. So therefore, you are not learning spoken language at school. That is the reason. In examinations, you are tested for your reading and writing, not speaking and listening. That's it. Another important facet of spoken language is really a system of sounds. Now, what I'm producing is sound. You can see that while I'm driving. I'm not thinking about the phrases, the vocabulary, the grammar, present perfect tense, and past participle of whatever. We are not thinking about all these things. So those days even we found that it was really difficult to speak English. Words did not come naturally to us. So then you should listen to us how we have developed that skill within a very short period of time. Even at university, we had no idea what language is. We had only alphabet. And we didn't understand what the lecturer said. And then that was really difficult. And finally, somehow, we managed it. So then we know how to do that. So if you want to speak English language, you have to listen to natural language. Native speakers, basically, that is really good thing. Listening to native speakers. Listening to native speakers is one of the most important things that you can do. It is really productive. Why? The reason is actually that is the nature, native speakers. So somehow, whatever it is, maybe to Sinhala people, maybe to Indian people, Hindi people, you should listen to natural conversation, not basically what they're talking about, the grammar and things like that. It will not develop your English language skills. Excuse me, this is a really difficult part of the journey. And now I come home. Oh, yeah. The final thing that I have to say. Yeah, it started raining. Yeah. Okay, very last thing that I have to tell you is if you want to develop English language skills, very first thing that you have to do is to listen to the spoken language. The discussions and things like that. Not lessons, not grammar lessons, not lessons of vocabulary or things like that. That is not That is not day-to-day conversations. You should listen to day-to-day conversations if you want to develop that particular skill. And then discussions maybe. And there are very many programs in internet if you go to, and you would find that. And even when you are listening to a teacher, that's it. Try to find his or her lessons where he is using language naturally. Your target language, not Sinhala, not Hindi, not Urdu, not any other language. And totally you should go to English. When you listen to Sinhala, you register Sinhala. So that you cannot learn conversational English. So therefore, if you want to listen to conversational English, that's okay. It may be simple, very simple. So, language of very small kids, no problem. But natural conversations, that is what you should listen to. So therefore, make it a point every day, listen to natural conversations, lot of materials in internet. Yeah. Bye.